someone you know own a pet? Chances are the answer to that question is yes. I know I do. According to the Zebra, about 68% or 58 million households in America own a pet. These statistics include dogs, cats, birds, fish, and even ferrets and small rodents. The question is, what is the best animal to keep as a pet, or are there many? Most people would say that they're either a cat person or a dog person, which lines up with research, which has been conducted, but some people do step out of this realm. It may not be a surprise to you, but cats and dogs ranked as number one as animals to keep as pets, followed by other animals. The fact that snakes are rated as the last would not be a surprise, as it was not to me. But why are cats and dogs rated as number 1 and 2? Let's dive into dogs first. What makes them so great? According to the American Kennel Club, dogs can give their owners many benefits. This includes feeling less lonely, living a longer life. They can help you manage stress. We are encouraged to move by walking and playing with our dogs, and they improve overall happiness. Personally, as a dog owner, I can say firsthand that my dogs make me a happier person. But this being said, there is a lot of work involved with having a dog. When it comes to cats, they are a bit different than dogs in almost every way. In an article by Freshpet, they say benefits of having cats include them being quiet, low maintenance, easy to house train, easily kept in apartments, and even keeping pests out of your home. Anybody that owns a cat can probably tell you how much easier it is to own a cat than a dog. But some people, including myself, need the responsibility, and they need the exercise that's involved with having a dog. This being said, if you are living in an apartment, a dog is probably not the right move. When dogs and cats are compared with other animals, such as birds, fish, and rodents, it's clear that smaller animals are easier to care for. For example, birds, fish, and rodents are all kept in cages and do not require much care, making it easier for an owner to do necessary things they need. Another benefit is the fact that small animals in cages can be kept in children's rooms as well as your rooms in your viewing, which can be quite enjoyable. Lastly, small animals are much cheaper to care for. Larger animals, like dogs especially, are quite expensive. According to an article written by Money Under 30, on average it costs about $380 to $1,200 yearly for a dog and $430 to $900 for a cat, while it costs only about $100 to $500 to keep a guinea pig, according to A to Z Animals. The potential downside to these types of small pets is that they enjoy the company of other animals of their species, which could be quite overwhelming and more expensive, as there would be more than one animal. Some people get a pet to improve their happiness, but when it comes to happiness and having a pet, the Washington Post found that dog owners reporting being more happy than cat owners, people who own both cats and dogs are in the middle, and people who own just cats report being least happy. In this table that was published by the Washington Post, you can see here that dog-only owners reported being the most happy. That's dog and cat owners. That's cat only, and that's no pet. So as you can see, people with no pets reported being almost as happy as people with just dogs, while people with only cats reported being less happy than people with no pet.
Ooh, beautiful.
If you're getting to an animal to improve happiness, this would be relevant, but if you're not looking to improve your happiness, this wouldn't be very relevant to you. But what it does show us is that people can have both cats and dogs and have the best of both worlds. After comparing the benefits of cats, dogs, and other animals like birds, fish, or small rodents, it is clear that it really depends on what best suits your lifestyle. For example, it would be hard to keep a dog if you don't have much time or not much space, while if you have a cat, they are more independent and can care for themselves. For example, I have a dog, but I have other people that are willing to help me so I can manage it. But if I did not, it would be quite hard to manage. For an older person who needs a companion and to feel less lonely and to get the extra exercise, a dog would be quite helpful because it would keep them moving as they would need to play and be walked. But if they had a cat, they would be more willing to be sedentary because they wouldn't need to walk their cat. All of this being said, both cats and dogs do rank the highest out of all pets. As I said, ranking number 1 and 2. So it does show that overall they do become better pets than fish or guinea pigs, as they do show more personality. But people do say that guinea pigs have personalities, that some are shy and reserved and some are more bold and outgoing. But all of this being said, the article from A to Z Pets talked about how dogs are the most loving and will cuddle, while cats are more reserved and stay themselves.